it's like there is nothing new that is going to fall from the sky. Like everything that has already been mapped out for you. Your life has been mapped out. Your destiny has been mapped out. It's up to you to make those choices. See, he give us free will. And when we begin to make these choices and we begin to make these decisions in our life, that determines which route we go when it's time for us to walk in our destiny. See, if we listen to him, then we can stay on the straight and narrow. But then when we start having these, we want to go with this friend, we want to go with this friend, we want to listen to this person, we want to listen to that person, then we start freewheeling and we start going our own routes. And then we have to understand that we have to suffer those consequences. We have to go through those consequences. We have to deal with those things that is laid before us. And that is what's happened. We look at in the 80s, the government, because we all know the government is behind a lot of the stuff that is happening. But we know the government, when we came out of slavery, they immediately told us that we can provide you some housing, we can provide you this, we can provide this, we can provide that, we can provide that. But the but came in when they said, "Oh, but you can't have no man." That immediately began to break down the family. So you can't have no man if you want these things. So then that's what began to pull the man out of the house. Because a lot of the coming out of slavery and coming out, a lot of people didn't have resources. They didn't have the job skills. They didn't have the funds. They didn't have a lot of stuff. So they truly had to depend on the government. But now we understand, we once you know better, y'all, we can do better. And we're in a place now where we listen to them. Because what did they tell us? They said, well, if you want to be like us, because they say if you want to be like us, because they think that they are the pure one race. If you want to be like us, get a job, go to school, get you a little white picket fence, house with a little white picket fence, and have your 2, 3 children, and you have arrived. That is the American dream. No, so far from it. So far from it, because you buy a house, you got to pay on it for the rest of your life, because you got, if you don't pay them taxes, they gonna come get it. So it's not the American dream. It's a lot of things that they have portrayed and put out before us that is not the dream. That is not what life is. That is not what living is. So I want those generations that's coming after us. I want them to see, because the word said we should do greater works. How would these individuals know about the greater works if we don't leave the evidence of the things that God allowed us to do, the things that we were able to overcome, the obstacles that we were able to step over? See, we gotta leave the evidence, and we gotta be able to show people what we did. So we doing that, y'all. In the magazines, we have podcasts now, we have magazines, we got books, we have everything. We're an outlet for you to be able to share. So for all my kings, calling all my kings and all my queens that want to honor, if you have a king in your life that is doing amazing things, and you feel like he deserves to be recognized, that somebody need to know who he is. We have men that have businesses. We have men that are authors. We have men that are doing great things as in the community. We have men that are leading in on their jobs, in different arenas. Like I'm so proud of um these men that are a part of the 100 author movement, because they lead in different ways. We have Dr. Wendell, we have Dr. Brian, we have Dr. Carey, we have Elijah, we have Dr. Josiah, we have Robert, Mr. Robert. We have I'm trying to name him off the top of my head. Reverend Edward. We have Apostle Thomas. We have Zach. He is a podcaster. He's one of my fellow podcast hosts over on the WBNN. Also, y'all, he is getting ready to join them kings of the airwaves. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited because we are launching a new well, it's not a new platform, it's addition. We're adding a 7 o'clock lineup. Um that's gonna our men are gonna come on first. They're gonna be coming on at the 7 o'clock hour,